Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 18th episode of Shirobako. So, in the last episode, we have Sato and Ando still attempting to kind of get used to their workplace, that they're doing their best. Sure, they get lost sometimes, and sometimes they have difficulty dealing with other members of the staff, and just they run into problems here and there, but they're doing their best. And I think they'll adjust. We also get to see Cnouki attempt to ask questions about the toothbrushing scene, which I mean, Emma understood what she was trying to say, so I guess that's what mattered most. I love that little scene a lot, really, as well as just the various other things in the episode. She's good, still doing part-time jobs to pay the bills, that because she's still having difficulty getting steady voice actress work because, of course, she's still new. Also, what else? Oh yeah, the PV. That was the main conflict. We had to get a PV out quickly, and we had some difficulty with that, but we did it, and it was a pretty good PV. The toothbrushing scene was just amazing. Just good work on that. Clearly the highlight of the entire PV. I don't think there's much question about that. And Hiraoka, we're currently having some difficulty with him. He seems to not be the biggest people person. I don't know. I don't know a good way to put it, but we're having some difficulty dealing with him in that regard, so we might get more into that soon enough. I think if anyone can get him to improve in that area, it would be Aoi, so we'll see how that goes, if that is something we get in this episode. So yeah, let's get into the episode. No, not that. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. I really do want to cut out that awkward time in between the intro and actually starting up the reaction, but it's not worth cutting that out is not worth the amount of time it takes to, edit and render the video. Do your best. Oh yeah, we also had one more of those donuts go nuts scenes last episode, which is always nice. Oh right, yeah, Honda lost a lot of weight too, so good for him. Kinoshita has not lost weight at all, if by the way, if you're wondering. It's amazing how much less stressful your life is when you're no longer working in the anime industry. Third girl's fighter wing. Telling someone to relax doesn't help, just so you know. Yeah, we all hope things. Nami's kind of like a tongue twister name almost. Kyoka already has VA. Oh, she is really cute. And the usual greetings. I I can't be sitting next to everyone else. Yui. Well, she's not a voice actress, so. Oh no, what a tragedy. Me? I can't do that. One of these things is not like the others. A little bit of sweat there. Yeah, we've recovered a lot since Boing Para. I love the nodding. You can tell she's new. Calm down, you're sweating a lot. It's even more than Kinoshita, which is saying something. When is a single sequel to Boing Potter coming out? What? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of important, at least to Japanese people. Well, that was awkward. Win-win, yes. I remember that. Yes. Don't reveal my secret, Aoi. Uh, I love Arya's voice actress, just Yoko. Very nice bow. Ace-kun. Yeah, you're just you. Nothing more. You set me up well. I wonder who says this line. Funny thing is, you're not dead yet. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure she's more nervous, so... I'm sure she's feeling nervous. Please make him stop using his catchphrase. I really do like her. Of course she did. Wish I could do that. I figured. You're gonna obviously be very passionate about this. I do like her voice too. uh, okay, yeah, that was a little bit, yeah, that wasn't really acceptable. I mean, it wasn't awful or anything, but... Does this matter? Yes, and some other stuff that I won't mention. Oh wow, the line. Okay, I get it now. This is good. That was a lot better. Nice. She's so happy. I mean, it's the worst feeling in the world when you feel like you're letting everyone else down and slowing things down, so... On the flip side, you gotta feel pretty happy when you finally get it right. Does it have birds in it? Oh, it's a studio. I mean, of course it is. Well, it's a place, not a park, is what my point was. Moshi Moshi. Uh, oh yeah, this is what we talked about last episode, wasn't it? Yes. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I'll, I'll take some water, please. I'm doing my job right now, so. Well, that's a personal problem. 48. 48. Oh wow, it's close to my guess actually. Oh wow. He looks younger than that. I still like how I was really close to I always guess. Yeah, so wouldn't I be talking to you otherwise? I can't imagine why. I know, right? This guy's gonna be a pain to deal with, isn't he? Yes, I totally have. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. I screwed up. I love the look on her face when she realized. Wow. No wonder nobody likes you. Oh. Okay then. Like, the job well done. I wouldn't trust him, but really we're not drunk to believe the agreement to some drunk guy I found in the bar. Will it be okay? I don't know. In a corner somewhere. Supposedly. Yes, that drunk 60-year-old. Still love that Titanic sign. Oh, there he is. When did you get here? Yes, you're not a teenager going to high school. You kind of have a job at an official workplace. You really can't act like this, dude. Seriously, stop. Because he's really coming across as very immature. I mean, what he's really trying to say is I should be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, as long as I do what I'm supposed to do. Or not exactly how it works. Especially when things, change and they need to be able to communicate with you at a dime. Cnouki. Resemble. Oh. She has communication problems as well, but at least she's trying her best. Of course, they're stalled somewhere. Yeah, that's not a problem for you. Walking a dog. Very important to see. So are we gonna see him when he's not drunk now? Oh, she has a hangover instead. I guess it makes sense. Surprised he even showed up, really, but... Awkward. How could you forget me? Well, you have, so... No, you're gonna pull it out and feel like an idiot. Yeah, there you go. What a shocker. You believe her now? I was right. This guy's gonna be a pain to deal with. You agreed to it. Fairly important scene. I'm asking myself that question right now. But again, I can understand why nobody likes you. Which is very important with this type of anime. I like how he understands where his limitations are and doesn't let pride get in the way of making a good product. I respect that about him. Yeah, I do agree that we should not rely on you. Is it a bribe? Oh, it is a bribe. I was half joking, but there you go. I do my research. Wow. Okay, there we go. uh, yeah, you're shifting the blame. I love always just... Okay. I just love how always seems just so happy and smiles so much, even in a bad situation. I just really love that about her. Like a giant ray of sunlight wherever she is. Nice. And looking really good in your outfit, Ao. I want to say that real quick. uh, okay, can you repeat all that? Bet he does. What now? Well, pretty much. Doesn't mean, yeah, doesn't mean they actually looked at it. Yes, I told you this wouldn't be a good idea. I'm pretty sure I told you that. Okay. How about just acceptable? Wow. This time. Still, I wouldn't call it being a perfectionist, I'd call that wanting a decent product. Everything just has to go wrong, doesn't it? Man, I don't usually hears that angry. My god. I can't even keep all the mistakes in my head straight. All I know is I'm always gonna get very overwhelmed here. Yeah. Yeah, they are supposed to do everything after all. Yeah, but it's eventually in time. And Taro's not even here. Yeah. Can you two help me? Just the music is just on point. Those legs. It is Erika! Yes, thank God you've arrived just in time to save the day. I'm sure you can help. And this guy, just... this guy. And there we go. I was waiting for the episode to end. I knew it was coming quickly. Oh man, poor Ahoy. Man, just getting hit with all that in such rapid succession. as a present a snack. Because you gave Okura, I think his name was, a snack, and I want one too. Preferably a donut, if I can be picky. Cream filled if I can be even more picky. Really is a nice CD song. I had to fight the temptation to sing along with the lunar part. Like, it's one of those songs that kind of just compels you to sing along. We'll get the other two eventually, I'm sure. Oh yeah, Erica, I'm so glad to have her back. Did I catch any what? So, that was the 18th episode of Shirobako. And yes, first of all, we had some voice acting stuff. We have Aria's voice actress, the main character, Kyoko, I think was the one that voices her. And she's pretty new. If you remember, we had that whole conversation back then about who we would have voice acting who. Everybody throwing their own ideas into the mix, and this is the girl we end up with for Aria. And she's definitely nervous about this. This is her first, I don't know if it's her first role, but it's her first big role, like a main character. I'm that much I'm sure of. And it's the only animation she's working on right now. And when that's the case, you kind of have a bit of a different perspective on it than maybe some of the other people do. And she's very much letting that nervousness affect her voice acting. So she ended up kind of having to stay behind when everybody else was gone, which is a very awkward situation. Because you feel like you're wasting everybody else's time, you're holding them back, you're hurting the project. And you never want to feel like that. So, and when you feel like that, you're gonna get worse rather than better when it comes to your voice acting. So they knew they had to do something. So one of them actually walked in there, sat down next to her, and had kind of a talk with her. For a while, I wasn't really sure where he was going with that. He was just talking about, "Hey, so what'd you do beforehand? Did you drink water?" And I guess he was trying to bait her into saying that she just threw something away because to match the line she was had to say. So basically, he was trying to get her to say that in a natural way. Then she could go, "Oh, that's how I say it in a normal way. Okay, I'll do that then." That's kind of what he was going for. So I did like his approach to that. These are professionals after all. I'm sure this isn't his first time dealing with this kind of scenario. So he handled it in a really cool and smooth way. I like that. We also had our three characters introduce themselves to the staff there, which include Kinoshita and Aoi. And Kinoshita wasn't doing too hot. Aoi kind of had to give him a bit of a boost by bringing up the whole win-win thing, which once he heard that, he just went to his usual thing on a dime. So yeah, he just, once he can get started, yeah, he does an acceptable job. And then Aoi says her stuff. And then we, got rolling from there. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah. Aoi eventually had to talk to the one guy, Okura, I want to say his name is, to help with the background for that one shot. Because the guy we have is good with the skies and the clouds and stuff, and that's kind of his pride. But we wanted somebody with a somebody that could really bring that one city shot to life. And they wanted him to do it because of his past work. But he was a giant pain to actually deal with. First of all, he was drunk, which makes things hard in and of itself. And he just was not cooperative in the slightest, and I can see why nobody likes him. And he just kidding around with her, which makes things worse, because just, I don't know, he was just a really difficult person to deal with. Luckily, Aoi very good at her job, like, very good, so she was able to handle this well enough, as well as it could be expected, and she eventually got him to agree to it, although later on, when they met up with him again, he's like, "I don't remember any of that. Who are you people? Pfft, that didn't happen. I may have been drunk, but I know what happened. I would know what happened. How about you look in your wallet? I'm pretty sure I put my card in there." Pfft, there's no card in here. Like I said, this didn't actually happen. Oh, you're that girl. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I'm still not gonna do it. It was just a giant pain to deal with. It was just horrible. Luckily, I think we worked out something with him, so, that should work out in the end. We saw at the end with him doing some sort of drawing, which I assume is for the job at hand, but, or at least supposed to help in some way, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. What else? A lot happened this episode, so I have to kind of skim through it to remind myself what I want to touch on. Oh yeah, she brought him with snacks. That kind of helped a lot as well. And yeah, also Hiraoka's like continuing to be a bit of a pain himself. He's just not really much of a team player. He's just very immature. he really does come across as like a student at high school that just doesn't care that much, which you can't really bring the kind of attitude into the workplace. They don't put up with as much as your high school teacher might. So that's how he comes across to me. I'm sure he'll probably get better later on, but right now he's really testing my patience. But hopefully we do get a scene with him, just Aoi just really laying into him at some point, because we kind of got a scene between the two of them before where she was trying to talk some sense into him, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like that's had as much effect as we might have hoped for, so maybe we'll get another one later on that's a bit more effective. Maybe probably more than just Aoi talking to him. Who knows, but just Hiroka's really not being that great, really, so, we definitely need to tackle that at some point. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Also, some stuff that we kind of... I think that was about the stuff that kind of outsourced to another studio. I think that's what we were talking about with the whole "this doesn't match what we were going for" thing. I think that's what that was. I do get some stuff kind of mixed up because this is a very complex show with a lot of moving parts, so I do try to keep it together as best I can, but I think that's what we were referring to that with all that. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem, so hopefully we can work out that. Just a lot of problems, and then near the end we got more problems introduced. So just a giant list of problems we got hit by one after the other, and it was kind of a bit too much for LA for a bit there, so she kind of take a step back and calm down and relax and really just focus on all these problems. They may seem like a big giant blob at first glance, but really all they are just one problem at a time. So you just tackle them as one at a time, and you can usually get through it. So yeah, I was a bit overwhelmed and panicked for a bit there, but I think she'll be able to get through this well enough because, like I said, she is very good at her job. She became an AD for a reason, so yeah, I think she can do this. But just the usual trend of things going wrong does continue, so hopefully we can get through this once again. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.